Well, hello. Hey, everyone. Hey, you guys that are here. We got, let's see, Phil's here, Verna's here, CDB's here. Thank you guys for joining as always. It's good to see you. So, and if you're joining in the future, watching this in replay or whatnot, and are new, my name is Matt with Grafted Branch Homestead. I am here on my slightly under a quarter-acre urban homestead. I like to call it my homestead in training, where our family is practicing the skills now and doing the things now to live a more sustainable, more self-sufficient, and a all-around better life. So join us in our videos where we like to show some of that. So this evening, let's see, can you guys hear? You hate the spinning. Oh, I'm so sorry, Verna. I know. I've been meaning to come up with a new intro. I will do that. I will. Crazy as ever. Well, it's good to see you guys. Can you hear? Can you see me okay? I do have a couple fans going, so if you can hear those or they're annoying, let me know. I'll turn them off. I don't have AC here in the house. It's not working or anything like that, so it's kind of hot. You can hear, okay. Verna's saying she liked Keith's video earlier. Look at you, you'll get to see it again tonight. So we got a couple different ones, and hopefully tonight, so far, it seems like we're going off without a hitch as far as technical issues go. I did have a couple technical issues in some of the videos tonight, so you'll see a little bit of that. I apologize for that ahead of time. But I got a couple things I'd like to share, so we'll go ahead and get into that. Loud and clear. Awesome. Very good. And awesome. Looks like we're good. Okay, so we'll go ahead and jump into it a little bit. Some of what's been going on here, I guess, we've had lots of projects we've been getting to. The summer heat has gotten really hot in the day, so it's been heating up there almost to 90s, right in there. We actually, earlier the week, we had a huge hailstorm that kind of chopped up a lot of the plants. It actually killed the squash plant, spaghetti squash plant from Frugal Off Grid I was growing, so I got another couple of those going. It was a pretty big one. A lot of storms, a lot of wind and stuff blowing through. So that's been kind of crazy. I hope you guys have all been doing well in your area, in the neck of the woods. Oh, no, yeah. So last year it happened too, and I posted a video. We had a lot of really nice spinach last year and had this same freak hailstorm, and it just kind of comes out of nowhere with a ton of hail, and it completely ripped up all my lettuces and spinaches. I did a video on how bummed I was about that, but this year I'm not letting that stuff get to me quite as much, and so we've already battled bugs and hail and some other things. So the quail, I want to do Quail University and a couple things before I get my eggs in, so I haven't started that yet. We also have a little bit of a vacation coming up here, so I want to make sure I do timing right with incubation and all. And then speaking of incubation, I still have those planning on having those videos coming out about incubators and whatnot here early June. And then let's see. Yeah, see, the problem is the hailstorms roll in a lot of times in the evenings, and I work midday through evenings, and so I just never happen to be here when it happens. My wife runs out and tries to save as much as she can, which is nice. But here in New Mexico, I don't plan real well for rain or weather like that. We don't really get a lot. The chicken coop, the new build, doesn't even have a roof yet, and I really don't have a lot of urgency to get there. It has that shade cloth over it, but it just really doesn't rain enough, unfortunately, to need that. So, all right. One of the other things we have going on that we got, me and Farmer Casey were in the kitchen earlier, and we decided to open up Verna's cookbooks. Actually, Verna, if you want to post your links to your site and things, you can do that now. So Verna's got some cookbooks, and one of the questions I get asked about quail a lot, because we do quail, is how do you cook it? How do you like to eat it? Or the eggs and all that different stuff. Well, Verna's collected a collection of recipes together and come out with a cookbook, well, actually 3 of them, that you can get from myShireFarm.com. And so we picked those up, and we were going through that. And so we decided to make a recipe today that we could use for dinner. And so we found a real good one on cornbread. And so we actually have a little kind of teaser video that I'm going to play here now. Yeah, great books. So many recipes. This is really what when I started quail, I wish I had then. And so now we picked it up and we're really excited about it. But let me go ahead and Nikki needed saving during the storm. So that's my wife there. She ran out and saved Nikki during the storm. So Nikki has still been rejected by all the chickens. They don't like her at all. So she kind of lives outside and inside some in the quail shack and in the compost. And she had been out in the compost pile there. So my wife ran out to save her. She's our little friend. She's actually living out there with one of the male quails that is out there right now. Anyways. And tornadoes hit here, in New Mexico and a few places. There were actually some tornadoes that did touch down in one of the cities nearby that our families got some family there and things. So kind of scary stuff. A crazy world. So let me go ahead and play that video. We'll hop right into that. You guys can enjoy. Let's see. And this is a teaser video. We're gonna watch this, and then I have a little bit of editing to finish up that I'm gonna do after the live stream tonight and release that video. So let's go ahead and hop into that. Let's see. Well, I'm not sure where that video went. Let me go ahead and pull it up. There it is. All right, here we go. Let's go in.
What?
Okay.
Oh, wow. Look at all of them. They look so nice. Thank you, birdies. I think. Now, Toby, how do you feel? Okay.
Hi, I'm Matt with Grafted Branch Homestead.
I'm Casey.
You're who?
I'm Farmer Casey.
Farmer Casey. Today we're in the kitchen and we're going to be looking at a special book. Hey Casey.
Hi.
All right, so today we got a special book. Now in here we got two of Verna Young's cookbooks. Quail in the Kitchen, Everything Pickled, and then we have Quail in the Kitchen 2. So we're gonna pick a recipe that we'll make something, maybe for dinner. Mm-hmm. You wanna pick one there?
Yeah, I guess the golden yellow corn.
Golden yellow cornbread with quail eggs. Okay, so we can make this one as long as we have all the ingredients. Do you think we have all the ingredients?
I think.
Oh man, how convenient. Look at that there. And 20 quail eggs.
It's definitely not like we already prepared this.
All right, let's get to it. All right, awesome. Yes, so you'll have to check out the full video to see how that came out. We do plan on doing all these recipes in her books, and so you should see throughout the summer and fall us rolling out cooking the quail, cooking the eggs, and doing all kinds of cool recipes there. So thanks, Verna, for putting that together and all. Now, I know Verna actually has one of her recipes in there that she did herself, and that's the quail egg tapioca pudding, I do believe. So we're going to be trying that coming up here. That's exciting. I know, I didn't get book 1 yet. I got 2 of them. There's 3, so you're right. Hey, and that's awesome, Phil. That's a great haul. Yeah, I really hope to. We haven't gotten out to any garage sales or anything like that in the last few years. But even my wife this evening, she was watching some guy that he was talking about. He got all his tools through something kind of like that, or a little shop. But yeah, great haul, great haul. Hey, RG, good to see you. Let's see. Hello, Matt, and all in chat. It is great to see you tonight. I hope you're having a good evening out there. And my fellow desert dweller. Getting tripped up on my words a little bit here, as always. So yeah, you guys, if you are watching this in replay or haven't gone over to Verna's YouTube site, check her out at vaysplace.com. Full of knowledge. If you're wanting to do some self-sufficiency things, grow some plants, do it in small spaces, or even knowledge for larger spaces, anything to do with quail, koi, or so much, check her out. And then, of course, QuailCon coming up and Quail University. So good things to look into. And the cornbread was great, by the way. Next little part we have here, and some of you I know had said you saw it already, and that was Keith's video. So I went ahead and released that. So me and my son, Keith, Physical Fitness with Keith, we're going to be rolling out a series of a whole bunch of different videos throughout summer and hopefully longer, showing some workouts, how to do some techniques. Now, we're just dipping our feet into it right now. So we did a little video kind of to start up and get a feel for what we're going to do. We did have a little bit of technical difficulties just with some clicking with the necklace and all, but that's something we'll work out. Other than that, it went really great. So if you haven't seen the video, or you have already, I'm going to go ahead and play that now. So it's something I'm really excited about that I get to do with my oldest son. And so I'm going to share that here now. Hi, I'm Matt with Grafted Branch Homestead, and we got a special guest on the show today, and hopefully doing his own segment. So who are you?
My name's Keith, and I'm 15 years old.
And you like physical fitness?
Yes,
pretty important
I
to you,
do
right?
love physical fitness.
So you're involved in track and soccer and things like that, but you also like to work out as well.
Correct.
Why do you like physical fitness?
I like physical fitness because there's many ways I like it. One, it keeps me healthy. It's also a way for me to release some stress sometimes too that I get from the day.
Definitely good. So it's good for the mind, for the body, of course, and for the spirit, I think too.
Yeah.
And so it allows you to do some good things. So you've decided you want to show some different exercises and move up maybe throughout the summer to some bigger workouts. Mm-hmm. So like we said, physical fitness is extremely important. I think it's something anyone can do, whether it be me who's pretty out of shape and hasn't done things in a little while, or you who's a lot younger and getting a good start. And it's important what you put in your body and how you take care of it. And so what exercise, we'll start with the warm-up exercise maybe, but what exercise would you like to show us today?
A warm-up exercise I like to start with is sit-ups.
Okay. Cool, awesome. So we'll just, I'll move the camera here for a sec, and then we'll have you go through your normal sit-up routine, and I'll do a few, and then we'll say a few things before we sign out today.
Yeah.
Cool? All right. So let me get this set up here. And it'll be on the floor, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. All right. Just check. Okay, so we're gonna do sit-ups. So correct posture, you want your back nice and straight, flat on the floor like that, with your legs bent, right?
And then there's 2 different ways you can do it. One of which is you can put your hands this way, or to make it easier, you can put it this way if you want to. I do it this way just because I find it more challenging.
Okay.
And then I'll usually do like 15 or 20, or as many as I can do.
15 or 20 in a rep, or as many as you can do. So you want to go all the way up. Now, if someone can't go all the way up right away, maybe a crunch or something.
You could do crunches too. You would put them right here, and then you'd go halfway. Okay. Make sure that your back is up, and that you're kind of flexing your abs once you get up.
Awesome. And so you're going to do some sips. I'll let you do a couple of them for us here.
Yeah.
Ugh. And sometimes I know it's helpful to get someone to hold your feet.
Oh, yeah. And then if you have a partner or something you can put on your feet, it's nice to have something heavy on your feet so you're not, wobbling all over the place, which also does make it a little bit easier to do these. There you go.
Awesome. Okay, I'll do a couple here and then we'll talk. All right, so I want my back flat, and you're gonna hold my feet. My legs are bent. It's been a minute. All right.
There you go.
Very good.
You gain it.
All right.
There you go.
Okay. Okay, cool. So that was pretty simple.
Yeah.
A simple warm up, and so we're going to start with some different warm up exercises on these little clips.
Yep.
And so this is something you can do at home, regardless of what level you're at. And so even if you don't have a partner, you could put your feet maybe under a table or a couch.
You could put it under a bed or a couch or whatever you could put your feet under.
But the important thing is doing it, right?
Yeah.
And starting and getting out.
Doing it right.
And doing it right, yep. So we encourage everyone to do some sit-ups or crunches today. And so what muscles does that help work?
The crunches and the sit-ups both will work out the abs right here. Crunches can be more effective too, but it also just depends on how many you do and doing them right.
And doing them correctly, and then the right repetitions and things.
Yeah.
So that's going to help with those abs. Cool. Well, thank you very much for joining, Keith. Next time we'll do a different workout, and we'll work our way up to some more intense, longer workouts. And so we hope you all join us. So like, subscribe, and thanks, bud.
Have a good day.
Remember to hit the thumbs up and subscribe.
Cooey.
The party pooper.
All right, awesome. Yes, that kid has a good head on his shoulders. Man, he's got a challenge, though, with trying to get me in shape. And I was laughing, so I have to agree, Verna. So I say all the time, one of the things I hate the most about as I get older is getting up and down from off the ground or bending down, or not fun. But I agree. So kid's got a good head on his shoulders, does really great academically, and really into fitness. And his guilty things is he comes to us sneaking, asking to go if he can go to the gym or something like that. So I'm really glad to see that he's on this path. Most certainly that's something that is really lacking in a lot of this younger generation. And so I'm glad he's got a good start. He'll benefit from it a lot in life. And so it's something I want to encourage. And I just really enjoy him and so proud of him. So we'll be doing a lot more of those videos coming up for everybody. He's building those muscles. He is, yep. And so good head on his shoulders. And so I was really excited to do that with him. And so he's having those butterflies kind of like I was when I first started doing some videos. But he did an excellent job. And so I'm excited to include him in some of our videos too, as our whole family wants to be in more videos coming up and throughout the summer. So you guys won't just see me all the time, which is nice. Definitely. And so let's see here. But yep, building them up. So awesome. Well, the next little segment I was going to do here is my one I kind of like to do on preparedness type things. Now, so there, a YouTuber I watch, he takes it from the kind of a little bit of the opposite direction I do in a lot of things, but I kind of like what he says. And he says, well, if you take preparedness to its logical conclusion, you'll end up on a homestead. Well, if I want to end up on a homestead, I'm going to need some preparedness, definitely, as well as just living in life. It's a crazy world out there. And so it's smart and wise to think ahead a little bit. And whether it be preparing for your day out and what you're going to be doing that day, taking water and things like that, or putting some stuff back for a bad time, maybe a job loss or natural disaster, or well, who knows nowadays, you can use your imagination, or read a sci-fi book that's pretty much now fiction. Anywho, I don't like to live my life by fear at all, and that is why I do like to set some things back and do a couple stuff. So, excuse me here, I got something on my lip. Yeah, try to shoot for 10 minutes. We were just going to do a short little clip. So actually, we're going to expand on them quite a bit and do full workouts. That's really where we want to take it. And so we'll probably be 10, 20, maybe 25-minute clips where we're actually going to do a workout and get a few things in. So we're going to release this one, probably a couple other just like warm-up type small videos. And then we'll do a video of our full warm-up. And then we'll do a video of different workouts and exercises. So the idea is to build it throughout the summer and really start getting it going that way. So I haven't really been, besides my outdoor exercise I get just from, things I do. It's been a while since I've done that. And so Keith is going to get me to that point. And so hopefully some of you, or I'm guessing people are out there kind of the same way, need some encouragement to get going, a little bit of exercise. And as Keith said in the video, just do what you can. If you got to do a couple crunches a day or something, keeping your body in physical shape is a great way to prepare. You need to prepare that as well. It's going to help you, health-wise. As Keith had mentioned in the video, it definitely helps work out stress. I think it's something that helps with anxiety and stuff like that. So this is something I'm going to tackle as well. So he's going to walk me through and us just the basics first, and then we'll be building up. Hey, Gina Mary, last one's here to join us. So good to see you. Oh, let's see. What did Verna say? You are only limited by the limits you place on your mind. Yep. So sometimes I think, me and my wife were talking about this evening, but sometimes I think it's scary to jump for everyone, and no matter what you're doing, or, to pass those limits and step over those lines, sometimes it's a very scary thing to do. But it's something that we got to do in life. And I'm learning that. Technology, not my thing. Computers, not my thing. The fact that I'm learning this and up here on YouTube is kind of crazy, actually. Oh, and this brings me to my point. So, well, let's see here. Shalom, Matt. How are you doing? All is fine. You thumbed up? Yeah, everyone, thumbs up if you would, if you haven't yet. You got the seeds. Awesome. Yeah, go ahead and plant those. You'll get a lot of food, and I hope you enjoy those. Keep me updated on that. So she got some of our snake gourd seeds here, and I'm glad you received those. Good to see you. So tonight, I was supposed to be streaming here on YouTube. I wanted to be streaming on my Rumble account and Facebook account. But I'm going to go ahead and screen share here a little bit and show you my problem. So everyone out there, you can help me fix this. But tonight, I'm only streaming on YouTube. So let's see here. Where are we at? So first, I'm going to pull up our Facebook page. Now, it's a new page. I got us going on Facebook, Grafted Branch Homestead. And so when I go to that here, you can probably see my screen. So I go to that. I finally figured out how to get a live stream going, and it pops up, profile too new to post a video. Your account is too new to create a video. I got to make some friends. So try making some friend requests. So if you guys, it's a brand new, so I know no one's our friend on there yet. But if you're on Facebook, check us out, Grafted Branch Homestead on Facebook. And let's get some friends so I can start streaming over here as well. And so then the next one is, let's go back here. Who we got? Someone else in here? Hey, you got a rewatch. Hey, Buster, Verna sent you. Hey, great to see you here. Thanks for joining. Yeah, you'll have to watch. We did do some videos and things you'll want to enjoy, and some of the cooking in the kitchen. It's great to see you. So we still got some good stuff coming up. Stay tuned. I got a good list of stuff, but I did want to show you why I'm not on Rumble as well. You could probably guess why after Facebook. Okay, so our Rumble account's pretty new as well. And if you guys haven't checked out Rumble, go over there. It's an up-and-coming streaming site as well that I really like. And so here we got Air. Live streaming is available on paid plans for all accounts. with more than 5 subscribers. So I got to get at least 5 subscribers, and I may have to pay here. I'll figure that out. But if you're on Rumble, try and subscribe to Grafted Branch Homestead. All those things help out, definitely. And so speaking of, if you've been following, we got our graftedbranchhomestead.com site up. We've got our LLC, all of our tax stuff, permits. We've developed our tea recipes, actually, and are waiting on packaging and some other cool stuff. So we're on track to roll out the store, hopefully come July here. But I've been working on it. There's still errors I got to work through. It's taking a whole lot for me to learn how to set up the site. For a lot of people, it's probably extremely user-friendly. It's with Shopify, but for me, it's not. But we will go ahead and take a quick look over there as well. All right. So this is our new website that we're starting. You can see our Grafted Branch Homestead. We got a couple things in here, some seeds, our toothache plants. This is what I sent J. Mary last one there. These are great, and this is going to be something coming up here. It's kind of cool. So I have a blog, and we should be posting to there. We got a new mailing address. If anyone wants to send us anything to Farmer Casey, to Physical Fitness Keith, to Spicy Mom, or me, Matt, you can physically send stuff to us now, where we will share it out on our streams if appropriate. And please only send appropriate stuff. And then you may get something back from us as well. So that's exciting. And let's see here. Go ahead and show that mailing address just in case anyone wants to do that. See the Grafted Branch Homestead at P.O. Box 21609, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87154. So that is exciting. What else do we got? Let's see. You can sign up here. If you haven't checked out our site, you can go ahead and sign up. We are going to be sending out emails and newsletters. Haven't figured out how to do that quite yet, although I do see we got some people signed up. So if you signed up, thank you. Oh, link to Rumble. Verna, if you don't mind, otherwise I'll do it here in a minute. Oh, you got it. Awesome. There's a lot on Rumble, Mr. Landfill. I think I saw you in, sorry, my nose is itching. I think I saw you in, I believe it may have been Angry Pepper's stream earlier here. But you would probably really like Rumble. It's a lot freer. You can speak your mind a little bit more. Anywho, if you haven't yet, go ahead and put your email address in there. And I'm going to be sending out newsletters. So over here as well, let's see, store opening soon. Got a couple links. And so this is something I've been talking about for a while, but haven't really successfully been able to get up. So my wife runs a Twitter and an Instagram, actually, and I even get the name wrong half the time. So we do have an Instagram, and we can click here. And so Spicy Peach Farms, that's where we started. We started with the peach tree and the cayenne peppers at first, and we were the Spicy family with the Spice of Life. Thus the name of my wife there. So you can check us out here on Instagram. She posts a lot of really cool videos, so you'll get stuff from her point of view here. A lot of really cool stuff. So definitely check it out there. We also got up, there's our YouTube and TikTok. So she's got there she is there. She's got a lot of different things over here there too, and actually got 1,400 followers, almost 1,500 there. So pretty neat. Let's see what else we got in here. So far, you can contact us. Need to get a hold of us. There we go. Email address. It's email, snail mail. There's the address. If you really need to get a hold of me by phone too, you can shoot me an email. And if it's something I feel, we need to talk, I'll give you a call as well. Of course, we're always open to getting things in that we want to show. I'm always, if you need a prayer request, you need something from me, a PDF file, or want to learn something, always open to all of that good stuff as well. Couple seeds here. Teas. This is one thing we are going to be coming out with that we've developed quite a few. So we're going to have our grafted teas there. So enjoy our hand-curated herbal tea blends. Always 100% organic herbal teas, carefully sourced and then created by us here on our high desert urban homestead with care for your enjoyment. So those are going to be coming out soon. We're also going to have our Farmer Casey's gourmet garden teas. So Farmer Casey's own all-natural never any chemicals, garden grown herbal teas grown here on our Southwest Desert Urban Homestead. And so those are going to be small batch teas that are put together curated by Farmer Casey there. And then of course we're going to have tea accessories for all your tea loving needs. Another cool thing here I got that I'm going to be adding some things to is our free section. And so check out this section for free PDF files or other items that I want to share from time to time. So the first thing I'm going to get in here, looks like message retracted, not sure. Anywho, the first thing we're going to get in here is going to be the incubator plans. I send those out through email to a lot of people. They really like that, so I haven't been able to figure out how to post it, put it in the description or anything. So we'll just put it on the website here so I can direct people there. So that's our website so far. I'll be working on it more tonight as we get going. Let's see. Just message me and I'll give you plenty of people to talk to. Awesome. Excuse me. There we go. We got some links here. Mr. Landfill loves free. Yeah. So I want to, of course, we want to start the shop so I can help support our homestead and the things we want to do. We want to start Farmer Casey Teas so he can start learning about entrepreneurship, putting away a little nest egg for himself. And then I want to offer free things as well. So from time to time, you'll get PDF files. I may decide to throw a set of seeds in there. Maybe it's wrong season, or I just want to give those ones for free. We may throw in a bunch of that so you can order yourself some free stuff. Of course, through the newsletter, I always want to be doing discounts and stuff like that as well. Verna, you can't find my shop. So you should be able to just graftedbranchhomestead.com. Let's see. If it's not working, then we got problems. Let's see, will it let you click that? I don't even know if that made a link. Nope, it didn't. Huh. Well, let's see. Let me try it. No, it's letting me open it up here. It's graftedbranchhomestead.com. I'm not sure why there, Verna. You know, it's funny. So there's a delay between the video on my StreamYard and then what's on YouTube by about 10 seconds. But the chat in YouTube shows up before the chat in StreamYard. So that's interesting. So Mr. Landfill, got 70 sandbags free last week for helping a lady at a garage sale set up a tent. That's awesome. That's bartering. You're bartering your service there for sandbags, which actually is on my list of things to get. I think everyone should have some of those. Oh, and Verna found it. Okay. Thank you, Verna. You rock. Maybe the spelling. Yeah. Thank you guys very much. So we're going to hop on to their next little section here. And I talked about this a little bit already. It's my living insurance and preparedness section. So we're going to come to you here for just a moment from the bunker live with some preparedness tips. So I hope you guys enjoy this next little segment here. First of all, we got someone new, I believe. Let's see. Bugs of Love. Oh, Bags of Love. That makes more sense. Hello, Matt. Found out about your channel from Verna. Awesome. Well, Verna's a great person, great channel. So thank you for joining or thank you for showing up. Appreciate it very much. I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream tonight. It's great to see you here. Welcome. So we're going to hop right into this little preparedness segment. I hope you enjoy. Hey y'all, Matt here from the bunker with Living Insurance. Today, I just got a quick preparedness tip. So you'll notice behind me a lot of canned goods. And we have things, you know, like a lot of people, I love my electronic gadgets. And so we have our electric can opener here. And this is awesome. But if you're in a situation where you're off grid, maybe power's out, there's an emergency, or you've bugged out, you're gonna need something other than the electric can opener. So just a tip from me, along with your canned goods, make sure you keep manual can opener. 1 or even 2. Never gonna know when you're gonna need that, and then couldn't think of something much worse than ending up with food, but having to bust the can open. Now, a lot of the ones we have, I do look for pull tabs for easy convenience, but a lot of the cans, you know, also do not as well. Well, that's a bad example. All those had pull tabs. A lot of them don't as well. So make sure you have some manual can openers handy, whether it be something like this, a little more simple, like a pocket one, or something in a bug out bag that I'm not going to pull out right now, but like a P35 can opener, which I'll show you here. So my tip today is just make sure that you think ahead with your canned goods and supply and pantry as well, and put a couple manual can openers in there. Throw a small can opener in your bug out bag or one in your pocket. A couple things that are easy to have on you in an everyday carry or in your prepper pantry. Guys, do the things, stay safe, stay strong, and go about everything with purpose.
Remember to hit the thumbs up and subscribe.
Gooey.
Party pooper.
Okay, cool. Back. Yes. Oh, no, great point, Verna. You can. So if you don't have a can opener, just by rubbing it on the concrete, you can. There's also other ways you can open them. Just a little tip I wanted to throw out, something I was thinking about. Might be a good idea. Keep some can openers on hand. So with the preparedness section, sometimes we'll talk about canning, you know, whether it be like raw pack canning or Mylar bagging things or a whole myriad of different things. We got a little tip this week. And so then what else did I see here? I saw something else. So Verna, you were saying, you know, only 32 more to get monetized. So my subscribers have definitely been taken off. I notice when I post shorts, that's when I pick up a lot of subscribers. If you haven't checked out my shorts, check them out. I think they're a lot of fun, really interesting. It's not unusual for me to draw like 1,500 views or something like that off those. So I end up picking up quite a few views there. So I'm close to getting to my 1,000 subscribers. I still need 1,000 more watch hours though to get monetized. So my goal is by the end of the year. That would be neat. Let's see, what else do we got here? A little bit in the chat. Awesome. So also, if living off of solar power, can openers eat a lot of power? That's good to know. Use hand openers. So I actually, I cut myself all the time. I'm always doing it. And so my wife jokes around and kind of yells at me every time I use the electric can opener. I prefer the hand ones anyways. I can open the can faster. So some things I like electronic, but I always on this show do like to show the manual way of doing things as well. So, and then I built the wood shelves that you kind of saw to the left. Very good, yeah. I've been learning a lot, I have. You've been prepping for about 7 years now. Okay, just recently added quail. How cool. So I've kind of been in this preparedness mindset for like 10 years. My life really took a good turn though about 4 years ago now. And then really these last like 4 years we've been prepping and doing it that way. So I just think it's a smart way to live. And of course, if I want to be off grid or on land someday, I'm going to need to be prepared at least between growing seasons and things like that, as our desires to move towards eating more and more of what we can produce here ourselves. So awesome. I don't know if you have a channel there, Bags of Love, but if you do, I'll definitely check it out. That's awesome. You just added quail. So we started our quail about 2 years ago now. I'm really glad I did it. They're excellent. So we started them because we're on a very urban homestead here, and I have chickens. I want a rooster for my chickens, and I can have one but I really don't want to make all my neighbors mad. I'm very urban, and I don't want to attract attention, unwanted attention. So I got the quail, and I can have those roosters, and they're an excellent solution there. So yeah, Verna is an excellent bit of info. She's got info. So let's see, we got P38. That's the can opener you can carry on a keychain. You keep it in your purse. Yeah. So I keep them in my bug out bags, my EDC bag. You could keep it in your purse, wallet. So I keep a lot of these little different things on me or around me. You know, a lot of times, why not? Look up P38, see what it looks like. An MRE can opener. Yeah, I had a picture of it, but I think it was hidden behind my icon. According to YouTube, I have the watch hours, but not the members. You really can draw a crowd to your streams there too and whatnot. I suggest maybe some more shorts and things like that. That's where I pick up a lot of subscribers. I don't know. So we have the opposite problems. We must combine forces. Let's see here. Okay, yep. We got a channel there. That must be maybe Bags of Love's channel. So yep, that is Bags of Love channel. So I will subscribe right now, and I suggest others do that as well. We gotta stick together as a community, and plus, I find some true gold there. I really do. So let me go ahead and log in right now. Also, I could follow the link, but just a side note: if you actually log in and search for the person, that supposedly helps out more with the algorithm. There we go. I am subscribed. Very good. Awesome. Hey, cool. Looks like you got some neat things on here. Very cool. Well, welcome to my stream, and I'll enjoy your stuff. And CDB subbed as well. I do have a channel, but it is handbags, so I don't think many people are interested in watching. Hey, my wife might enjoy it. There's definitely people out there that'll enjoy it. I like bags. I'm not too much into handbags, but I'll watch your videos and for sure. And I'm sure I'll enjoy it. CDB, see, she'll like it. Hit the 3 dots by the chat, and it shows. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, cool. Well, let's see. It looks like we still got about 8 people in here. We've been running for 42 minutes. So our plan is to keep this stream about an hour, and so we are right on track. Next little segment here, I like to talk about some plants. Now, Sunday morning's live stream, which we'll be doing tomorrow, is more garden share and plants, tea with Farmer Casey and those things. But I still want to show some plant stuff and talk about here on this live stream on Saturday nights, which is kind of a catch-all for urban homesteading and things. Okay, so this next one, I wasn't able to completely finish editing the video and putting the info in it. So this one, I'm going to show my short little clip on the plant I want to talk about, and then we'll hop into some screen share and discover some there together. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to, like I did the last couple streams and actually enjoy doing, is I'm going to put on the body cam, and we're going to head out to the backyard. I'm going to kind of briefly show a little bit of what I'm doing with the trampoline to greenhouse build. So I'm taking my kids' old broken trampoline and turning that into a greenhouse. So I'll show a little bit of update there. There's not a whole lot going on. And then we'll end it checking on the chickens outside. Excuse me. I just think that's kind of a fun way to end the stream. But let me go ahead. Oh, let's see here. Don't forget to put the notification. That's maybe what she's saying. Okay, yep. So when you subscribe to someone, YouTube's kind of funny. You want to make sure you hit the bell. You want to make sure you put notifications to all of it. Yep. Don't forget to put the notification of it tonight. Oh, you're talking about tomorrow's stream. Yes, Verna's been on me about getting my notifications, but that's actually a goal of mine. So thank you for being on me about that, Verna. I'm going to put that up right after the stream. And this next week, I am going to push as hard as I can to get the notifications up by Wednesday at the very latest, hopefully sooner. So I'm going to make that a big goal this week, and we will accomplish that. So, no, Matt, what I'm talking about is tomorrow's stream. Sorry, I'm a little slow, Verna. A little bit, but I got you. All right, so I'm going to play this next little clip here. All right, so let's go in. Oh, that was the wrong one. So that was the quail egg cornbread recipe that we made. If you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, you'll have to watch it in replay and catch that out. That was from Verna's book. Let me see if I can find the right one. I think that's it. Hey there, Matt here. So this here is yarrow. Come here. Not that close. All right. So this here is yarrow, and I got two different varieties here. We got our yellow yarrow. It's kind of like that, and the leaves are going to be a fan. And then we got our purple yarrow. And so the leaves look slightly different on this one.
Yarrow. That's a good one. Rub your thumb on it so you can smell it. Smells like lemonade.
Yarrow's a great plant, many uses, which I'll tell you now. I hope you all enjoyed that little clip. So Verna was saying she's got yarrow too, and actually in Verna's live stream this morning, talking about some hemlock, which one thing I do want to state right off the bat, yarrow is an amazing plant, really good for you, can be used so many ways, medicinally as well. Yarrow can look a lot like hemlock though, which is very dangerous for you. Hemlock grows more like a tree though, Verna was saying. So we're going to screen share and actually hop into a little bit about yarrow here together. And so let me go ahead and do this. So first thing I got here we go, is we're going to look at yarrow the plant. And so it comes in a lot of different varieties. Most commonly, you're going to see it with these white flowers. Now, a lot of times it can grow like a weed. People just think it's a weed. It'll grow alongside roads and things like that. I think it's a beautiful plant. You'll see it kind of has this almost cone-shaped flowers there. Let's see if we can find a picture of the base of them. So they come up and they split off and then have these little flower clusters. Really neat plant. And let's see. So a couple ways you can identify yarrow is a perennial plant. It grows between 10 and 100 centimeters tall. Mine are about yay big. It has a cluster of white or pink flowers or yellow with small yellow dot in the center. The leaves are small, feathery, and fern-like. So it has a strong, sweet, and bitter scent and taste. According to me and my son, it smells like lemonade, just like a lemonade. It was really cool. Excuse me. It is most common, but has some lookalikes that are not quite as distinctive. So what does the yarrow plant look like? They're also commonly identified having tiny, long-lasting white flowers that appear in dense, flattened, compound corms that persist throughout the summer. This plant, so there we go. How did yarrow get its name? There's a legend that goes along with yarrow that has to do with how it got its genus name, the Achille millifolia. Legend says that Achilles used yarrow. Let's go ahead and open this up because this kind of interests me. There we go. So those are the leaves, and that's used that a lot. Let's see. Oh, we were looking for that story. I didn't open up the full one. No. Oh, that's a bummer. I thought I was looking into that story. That's all right. We'll go ahead and come back over here. And we're going to look at some of the benefits. So, benefits of yarrow. You can heal skin wounds and stop bleeding. So you'll actually take the leaves and kind of make a poultice like that, or even wrap it. You can put that in a wound if you're out in the field to help stop the bleeding. Because of its natural property to cure injuries, cuts, and bruises, it's sometimes known to be a healing herb. Potential amenorrhea aid. Amenorrhea is a situation where wherein a woman who has already established her menstruation suddenly stops having regulars. There we go. So mild sedative for anxiety. Great one. Let's see if we can open that up. A few more benefits. That's a pretty one there. Oh, here we go. So this is the story again. So Achille millefonium, also called as yarrow in the flowering plant. Its use has so much history. It's first named only after the Greek Trojan War hero Achilles. Used it to treat wounds. Used it to treat the wounds of its injured soldiers during war. He had also used it to heal wounds of a soldier in other battles. Okay, so that's kind of how it gets its name. Grows 2 to 4 feet high. It's an antibiotic and antibacterial properties that can kill many types of bacteria found in skin and destroy pain-causing infections. Yarrow is also useful in yeast and microbial infections. Its oil, if we mix it within shampoos, has significant health benefits. In the manufacturing industry, can also use it as cosmetic cleaners and in snuff. So I know it's also can be used in teas and things like that. One more thing I wanted to show on the yarrow. One more here. And this is going to be the warnings. So there's some warnings, precautions I always want to throw out there with the different herbs and things I talk about. So yarrow is generally considered safe to use medicinally, but possible side effects may include skin irritation when used topically. There's a type of metabolite, I don't know, in yarrow that may cause contact dermatitis or skin rash. So you want to make sure you try it before you use a lot of it. Increase urination. Yarrow has a diuretic effect in rat models. Okay. So supplement use should be individualized and vetted by healthcare professional. I'm not one. Or registered dietitian, pharmacist, or healthcare provider. So I'm just showing you what we're finding here. Let's see. So yarrow, again, let me get back. Again, like I mentioned, it is very important to identify the right plant, though, because you don't want to find something that's not yarrow, like hemlock or something like that. So let's get back here to comments for just a moment. J. Mary, last one. Matt, why don't you put those videos on YouTube? You can put them under playlists with a heading like snippets. That's a great idea. Yeah. So really time is my biggest enemy, and I just don't have enough of it. But that's awesome. So I want to do that, include all of these videos. My goal is to be able to take these small little videos I show in my live stream and either take a bigger video and show a snippet of it, or take the smaller video and expound upon that later. It's definitely a goal. I really need to work on my playlists, I know. Inches, please. I am bad at math to figure out centimeters. Me too. That confused me. But what we were reading there was about 2 to 4 feet. So I think mine are about 2 foot tall. And I guess the hemlock, which you don't want, gets really big like a tree. Yarrow leaves are great to stop bleeding. Yep, I was right. It is the Achilles one. He used the leaves to stop bleedings. Pretty cool, huh? And it just grows in a lot of people's fields. One of the plants I tried to get going last year and couldn't. I have going this year, but they're very small. So hopefully I can get them going, is mullein. And so I actually want to talk about that when it goes as well. Flowers are great to fight allergic reactions. So one of the teas I want to put together is an allergy tea, actually, as we roll into summer to help with allergies. So there'll be different plants that help with that. And of course, combined with your local honey, should really help with allergies this year. Oh, speaking of, we harvested more garlic. We harvested one of our other garlic beds, and I'm not sure how many heads we got, but we got a lot. They are a little bit smaller because where we had those ones planted, didn't get a lot of light. So those ones I'm going to cure, and they're all going to go. There's quite a few, so all going to go into my fermented honey that we'll be making again. Vern is putting caution. Yep, thank you very much. So always cautions. I'm not a medical professional. I just like to show different things we do. So you need to do research. Very important. Caution, too much yarrow can cause allergic reactions in skin. Mullein, we'll get into that, yeah. So it's a neat plant, and it's one it's used for a lot of things. Did you wait until 4 of the leaves died on the garlic? Yeah, so that's what we did. So with the garlic, what you want to do is when you're harvesting it, you want to harvest it when it hasn't been watered or it hasn't rained, hopefully for a couple days, so that outer skin can get dry. And what you're wanting is, as that outer skin dries, 3 or 4 of those outer leaves that come up will die as well, and they'll get brown and roll back. And so when you see that, that's what you want. That's a good time to harvest it. And so we harvested a bunch already. The other ones were just smaller. They did have the leaves die back. The area they grow just doesn't get a lot of light at all, and it holds too much moisture. And so this is why I plant, or here on our urban homestead, as we're learning and discovering, we plant the same plant in lots of areas in the yard, so I can find where it works best and those different things. So still good garlic. Got Andy's in here. Hey, Andy. Good to see you, Rabbit. And everyone's saying hello. So yeah, now our garlic's curing, and from what I understand, that can take up to about 2 months. It did get rained on once while it was curing, which I'm hoping doesn't cause problems. But we're going to let that finish drying and then braid it, hopefully real soon here. Kind of neat stuff. Call you. Oh no, Vern is saying that. Sorry. There we go. Yep. And so kind of neat stuff. And so that is yarrow, and we'll get into hopefully mullein next. Let's see, what do I got next? Really the last thing, and we're actually pretty much right on time. I plan on being around an hour on these streams. So the last thing I have going is we're going to hang out and chat, fellowship for a few minutes. Then I'm going to play the like and subscribe video again, although we're not leaving. And we'll go ahead and put that body cam video on. And we will head outside. Showing my YouTube stream really, really fuzzy. Sometimes that's just my computer, though, and I got to restart the stream. Let's see if that helps. So I'm not restarting it here, just down here. No, not here. Is it really fuzzy for you guys, or is that just me? Let me know if it's coming in real fuzzy. But we're going to take the body cam. We'll head outside. It's dark out there, and we're in a very urban setting, so you may hear voices, people, cars, things I can't control on YouTube, but that's all right. We'll head out there, take a quick peek at the trampoline to greenhouse build that's going on. Not a whole lot there, but we'll look at it as it's starting, and then end up in the chicken coop and to say goodbye there. So that's the plan. Looks clear to you. Clear, clear. Awesome. It's my computer. Okay, cool. That's good then. So yeah. I appreciate everyone being here tonight. Looks like we got 10 people here. You guys really rock. You make this all worth it, and hopefully I can bless some people and some fellowship. I can learn some things, hopefully share some things. As always, I like to open up my streams near the end. If anyone has any comments they'd like to share, any questions about urban homesteading or what we got going on here, you can post those. If you have any successes or failures, or anything you want to share that you got going on, now's a good time to go ahead and punch that in. As always, anything you'd like me to address. So I'm going to leave it for just a couple minutes if anyone has anything they want to say. If not, we'll strap on this body cam and get to that. Go. And always, I do get a lot of people that watch and replay later. Same thing for you guys. If you have anything you want to say or put out there, go ahead and post in the comments. If you guys are watching later, I'm always curious as to who watches the live streams later and isn't here, to join us. So you can go ahead and post, hey, I watched this or something in there. And everyone, make sure you give thumbs up. New video just dropped. Oh, so I scheduled that little bunker video, I believe. So that one should have just dropped. The Havana had 11 babies today. So that must be your koi there. 11 babies for a night? Your koi had 11 babies? Is that right? Oh, no, Andy's saying this. I'm sorry. The Havana rabbit. So Andy has rabbits. 11 babies. Holy cow, that is awesome. Do they normally have litters that big? We did, yes. We harvested some strawberries and radishes. We got a lot popping off in the garden. We actually harvested a tenth of our little wheat plots. We got an 8x8 wheat plot. We're learning how to grow red winter wheat, when it needs to be grown, and how it's done. So we harvested a tenth of that this last weekend for some feasts and things we had. And then we still have a lot of that. It's going to dry for another week, maybe 2. And then we'll harvest all that and hopefully get a little bit of grain to either plant or grind up to flour. And then that whole plot's going to get covered in my really nitrogen quail poo compost, nitrogen-rich compost, and corn will be planted there, hopefully to be knee-high by the 4th of July. Yep. We're just posting some links. Tips from the bunker, that's what post, yep. That's really cool, Andy. One doe, 9 to 11 average. That's cool. So rabbits is something we want to do here. I want to get some rabbit compost and then some other things going there. So that's something hopefully we either do here on the Urban Homestead or if we get land, start there. Bags of Love just put 80 quail eggs in the incubator. Woo! Well, I'm yeah, fingers crossed. I hope good hatch rate for you. Keep me posted. We'll also watch your channel and hopefully you got some stuff going there and see how your rate goes. So we have made a 120 egg incubator. And then I actually have a frigidator that we're going to be doing. And so that one, I don't even know how many eggs that can hold, but should be a cool build. Yep, good luck. Everyone's saying, yeah, that's really cool. It's always exciting when you get new babies. So Bags of Love will be there soon. Well, that's cool there, Andy. Really exciting. All right, so let me see here. All right, so I got my funny looking harness that takes me some figuring out every time. But this will allow me to go hands-free outside. Let's see, how's this go on? All right, I think it goes like this. Let's see. You guys get to watch me struggle. The struggle's real. I probably did it wrong, but that's okay. We're going to do it so it'll work. And so my brother actually got me this camera harness. Well, the camera that goes with this harness I used for some recordings. I just haven't used it for stream yet. So if he's out there, thank you. And now you guys will be able to see what I see. So I'm going to play If you haven't hit the thumbs up, everyone hit thumbs up. Muchly appreciated. If you watched the video and replay it all, drop me a comment. Even if you were here tonight, that definitely helps out. Few roos that are angry the light turned off. Yeah, we have a few roos that have been losing their marbles lately, so they're going to go into a dish probably. All right, so let me play that like and subscribe, but don't leave because we're gonna go.
Remember to hit the thumbs up and subscribe.
Chewy.
Party pooper.
Hey, Mr. Landfill. I just got notification Mr. Landfill started following me on Rumble. That's what I need. Thank you. Thanks, Phil. All right, let's see here if we can get this going. And again,
I like to keep a little bit of privacy at least. So let's see if we can get this in the right direction. As I walk through the house, I'm going to...
I'll block the camera. I hope you guys understand. Let's see. Uh-oh. Where'd we go? Whoop. We left the stream. All right, let's see what happened here. You guys bear with me for a moment. Figure out where we went. Yeah, post those links. Now is a great time to do so. You have 2 dogs. We do. You might laugh. Okay, so this will tell you a little bit something about me probably. Let me pull this up here and you can maybe guess my dogs' names. So my dogs are the Rebel Scum. I have several of these around, and this is how I would like to build my house someday. This is a totally nerd thing, but I'm going to nerd out for a moment. If I could design a house any way, I would design it like this, with greenhouses up front, a parking structure in the middle with the garage, your front door, back windows all along the back with a bedroom and kitchen and family room in the back, center circle with bathrooms and central located things that will drop down to some legs and a chicken coop underneath. There's me nerding out for a moment. Oh, my dogs' names are Solo and Chewy. All right, let's see what we got. Enter studio. And I'm going to want the front-facing cam. There we go.
There we go. Okay. It might get some echo for a moment while I get this going.
Skywalker and Luke. Yeah. So we got Solo and Chewie. The little brown guy is Solo because he kind of looks like, to me, he's wearing the brown jacket that Han wears. And then Chewie's, this is how he is. Cool house. Ah! And it will fly too. So you can see a little bit of my house. Okay. I'm going to do what I do though and cover this just as I walk through the house to give my some privacy, right? Move there. We're just here. And everyone can see and all that and here. All right, let's head outside and then I'll remove the paper. Speaking of Solo and Chewie, oh, I forgot my flashlight. We gotta go grab that. So the chicken light's off in their coop. The chickens have their light runs in there in case there's overcast or their booty or whatever have you. And their lights run for 12 hours, and that's all solar power thanks to RG's help. And then the quail lights run for 14 hours. The birds also have outdoor lights and then lights that come on and off. So we'll go ahead and we're going to head out to the chicken coop. All right, so we got some people out and around, so I'm not going to go around the yard too much. In the morning, we'll show the trampoline. So you guys will have to come back at
8 a.m. Mountain Time tomorrow morning for Garden Chat with Matt and Tea with Farmer Casey. So that's 8 a.m. Mountain Time. Verna, I think that's like 10 a.m. your time. So it's an hour earlier than we normally start. But that's what we're going to be doing. Oh, look, this flashlight's dead. I don't know how much we're going to be able to see. Let's take a peek in here, and then I'll head over to the quail shack and we'll say goodbye. Oh, look, good. Okay, so I don't know how well you guys can see, but the new birds are perching up here. The old ones are letting them do that. That is awesome. That's what we want. But tomorrow morning when the light's up, you guys will have to join so I can actually show a little bit more. But I'm going to walk over to the quail shack, and we'll say goodbye there. Oop, there is that wheat. Oop, look, I put the lock inside. So I can't see your comments right now, but we'll check them in the quail shack there. I need to put my window up there still. You can see they have a red light in there that comes on before and after the white lights, so as to let them get their bearings before they go completely dark. Coming here, a little bit of a mess, as always. And let's turn some lights on. There we go. Now I'm going to pull the camera around. Everyone's getting ready to go to bed. As should I. So I'm going to go have some dinner and get some of those videos up. We'll get that thumbnail up. Hopefully we see everyone tomorrow. If not, and you guys just joined, you'll have to watch in replay most of the video. Appreciate everyone very much. Thank you, CDB and Verna, for moderating as always. Thank you guys, all my regulars who are here and make this happen. And for everyone who can't be here for the live but watches later. You guys have a good evening. We'll see you. Yep, rock on. We'll see y'all later. Have a blessed night.